We were on vacation at the coast of the Baltic Sea in northern Germany. We came there by train, so we didn't bring a rubber boat or something like that. So we decided to build a boat. After drawing some plans in the sand, we ordered some wood at a local store and brought that up into our hotel room. Then we made more precise plans and marked the cuts for the frame. Of course, we couldn't make saw cuts in our hotel room. So we carried the parts to the nearby playground. The cordless jigsaw was a special offer at the local discounter. The lap joints here were made only for the frame at the transom, where the frame parts need to be aligned and flat on the transom. But it was very difficult with the jigsaw, so the other frames were joined by only gluing them side to side.
Ja, ein bisschen Leim. Mach hier was drauf? Da? Ja.
So, und jetzt gucken wir, ob das hier passt. Hoffentlich passt es. Hoffentlich ist das das Richtige.
Ist das das Richtige?
Ja, das sieht ganz gut aus. So, und jetzt die Schraubzwinge, aber Leimzwinge, so. We had no square, so we used the pattern of the floor tiles in the bathroom. We had ordered a big sheet of 9mm plywood, and the dimensions of that sheet determined the size and some proportions of the boat. We sawed the plywood parts in the playground again and then carried everything to the beach. Here we began assembling the parts. We used stainless steel screws that we had found in another discounter. Waterproof glue and other parts came from a nearby hardware store. A lucky thing that there was one, because in tourist regions they are very rare. The drill we borrowed from the housekeepers of our hotel. Dry sand is a better working surface than we had expected, as long as you keep the glue free from sand. The most tricky parts were at the curved bow. We made sure that the seams of the plywood along the chine are properly reinforced with wood on the inside. After we got this far in one day, we attached wheels and carried the boat back to the hotel. Next day, we decided to work on a ping-pong table that gave us a flat surface. We had already attached the side parts to the stem. Then we attached the stem to the flat bottom of the boat and banded the sides along the curved outline of the bow. Glue and screws. Hopefully this will be strong enough and watertight. On the stern we screwed in 2 ring screws to attach some ropes here and to put the shaft for the wheels through them. First tests of the still unfinished boat. Some really difficult parts still have to be made, at least difficult under the given circumstances. But our shipyard was a great attraction for the kids on the beach. One thing we didn't want to do on the beach was the painting. Sand or smaller kids would have fallen onto or into the paint. Now it's time to reveal why we made this design. First, because it's simple, but it also is a small version of a Ulmer Schachtel, a box boat from Ulm. These were the traditional boats or ships on the Danube in Ulm. So we painted it exactly as the big ones that still exist. More about these ships in another video, see the link in the description. We named our ship Zinnowitz after the city we stayed here. By the way, all the painting was done on the smoker's balcony of the hotel. Then we ordered some test conditions for checking how waterproof everything was. On day 4 we carried the finished boat to the beach and waited for better conditions. The waves were relatively high this day, and maybe too high for a boat that was designed for the Danube. While waiting we did some sand carving. Then we couldn't wait any longer. We christened the boat with water and launched it. But how should we take the boat with us on our journey home? On the train? No way. We had to send it home as a big parcel. And of course, we had to complete the painting.